That's okay.
How you guys doing?
I don't know. Maybe it's not okay. I'm just gonna say it's okay.
I think it's okay.
It's fine. Maybe it isn't. Who knows?
I mean, if you're worried about us being 4 minutes late, then I guess I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I am actually.
I know. See, I'm a timely person, though. We've already been over this. I like being on time. Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good to be on time. I don't know. It's just like when like it's one of those things where it's like making your bed for me. It's like everything is like organized into the right place.
Being on time doesn't feel as good as being late and realizing it didn't matter if you were on time or not.
I don't think so.
That's my philosophy. But we talked about this.
I 100% disagree.
I know. I've admitted that I'm probably in the wrong on this.
Well, the interesting part is you're like a very principled person. So you're someone who believes a lot of things are like not like you don't like not like absolute truth, but it's like this is the right thing and this is probably the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. And I would say that timeliness is typically more of a like an absolutely right or absolutely wrong kind of thing. Ooh, I shared a live video.
I think so.
Today it's from Kyle.
Oh wait, what?
On accident. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I think it's okay. Maybe.
Well, I can't make it a
delete the post.
Yeah, I can't make it a
yeah. For those who don't know, we live stream. This is a little technical, but we live stream in our Facebook page. So there's the page, the Hero Journal, and then there's the Heroes Quarters Facebook group. And so what we do is we live stream to our Facebook page. That way, any person can hop into our stream that isn't in the group necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have to share that to the group. So that's why there's always like a little bit of awkward kind of like startup time when we start these live streams, because we have to like copy a link and share it and all that stuff, and
wait for it to show up and stuff.
Make sure it's all working. But while Kyle's doing that, thank you, Kyle. I'm gonna say hi to people on YouTube.
We do have coffee. We just didn't make it.
Yeah, sorry guys, we didn't have time to make coffee today. I think we're pretty caffeinated already though.
Yeah.
I had a full cup. You had a full cup. So it's great.
You know what's weird is I changed the description on Restream, but it kept the Free Journal Friday description. So
it's okay.
I'm fixing that.
Okay. Well, happy Tuesday, Jennifer. Yeah. Let's see what else. See, Jennifer has ADHD and she's always late. I probably have ADHD. I don't think I've been diagnosed, but
I don't know if that's why you're late.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think you have a disregard for timeliness.
Well, it's not like I like vindictively show
I don't know,
up to
man.
places.
I don't know, man. There have been times where I'm like, hey, we have to be there in 10 minutes, and you get in the shower.
Well, in that regard, yeah.
It's
when people tell me what to do, I usually drag my feet.
It's like an over. I don't think you and I have ever been like on time somewhere.
That's
that
not
like
true.
That like wasn't journal related.
Maybe that's true.
If it wasn't in your value system.
But you know what's crazy?
Late boys.
Is it's never changed a single outcome of any scenario.
I don't know. It has for me. It has for me. Anyways, this is probably our biggest, like, this is probably one of our bigger qualms.
Yeah.
Is like, I have like anxiety about being late. Like it twists my inside.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like an actually painful thing.
Mm-hmm. And I have anxiety about being early.
Yeah. Well, see, me and Jimmy, 15 minutes earlier, you're late. That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, I think that's an absolute myth. Wives' tale.
Well, it's not like a wives' tale in the sense that it's not like scientific. It's not like anything about anything. It's just like
it is scientifically incorrect, but
I don't think that's true.
Well, 15 minutes early is not on time.
Well, it's a cultural thing, right?
It is a cultural thing, and that's where I think I actually plant my flag.
Which culture do you live in? Really quick.
Well,
just really quick question. Which culture do you live in?
I'm Italian.
But which culture do you live in?
My last name's Vitellaro.
But which culture do you live in?
Vitiaro. It's actually Sicilian.
But
so I was raised in a Sicilian household.
No, you were not.
In
you were
in the Mediterranean culture
in Kansas. Maybe one of the most American places.
Kansas is even slower than Sicily. A lot people actually say it's a lot. Kansas is the Sicily of the United States.
See, Jimmy says, former military here. It's an absolute truth in my world and should be yours.
Yeah. So if you're from a military family, it makes sense. You were
Yeah.
indoctrinated, and there's a lot of therapy and good counseling for you.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know what it actually did break for me though, is when I went to Spain. That's when I was like, this whole thing's it's a lot.
I don't know. You weren't very timely before that, but
I wasn't, but I always felt bad about it. And then I went somewhere where time felt like it didn't even matter, and I was like, wow, this really doesn't matter.
Yeah, maybe you should just move to Spain.
I mean, maybe I should. Think about it. I could take a siesta in the middle of the day. Anyway.
Yeah. I love that these lives align almost perfectly with my school lunch break. Us too, Sarah. Us too. Cool. What do we have to talk about today? We don't really have. I mean, we have the beans that have already been. They're being cooked right now. Of the bundles for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we announced that in the group yesterday.
Yeah.
So for those who may have not seen that post, we will be doing some evergreen, meaning on our website for a long time, bundles for IMA. So for the most part, actually, all of these things were available for our Kickstarter. So if you backed our Kickstarter, especially at one of the higher tiers, you probably already have these things. But for those who didn't, or maybe you backed a lower tier and you want to get some of those extra goodies to complete your collection, we are opening it up on our website. So starting tomorrow, September 1st, we will be doing that. And so there's like a kind of we call it the Solo Sorcerer's Pack. So it's like one journal, companion journal, and a pen. So that's like kind of the base level, one above just a single journal. From there, we have the Master Magician Pack. So that's like all the enamel pens, these guys that are on the table still. We have the map. We have a companion journal. We have a single journal as well, a pen, and I think stickers. Maybe one more thing too that I'm forgetting. And then the next one up is Study Buddy, is the Study Buddy Bundle, which is kind of fun to say. Say that 10 times. Study Buddy Bundle. That one, you get 2 journals, 2 pens, you get all the other stuff, and you get a mouse plushie as well, which is the big thing. Now, if you already have a journal and you love it, and you're like, I don't really need more journals, we made a bundle just for like items, just for collector type items. So like, let's say you backed the Kickstarter at just the single like Mystic Blue journal, and it showed up and you were like, holy crap, this is way better than I thought. I want to collect everything. This is a good option for you. You'll get an IMA pen, you'll get a plushie, you'll get bookmarks, I believe, right? You'll get
no bookmarks.
No bookmarks. No bookmarks for you. You get a plushie, you get pens, you get stickers, you get enamel pens, a companion journal, and I think that's it. And an acceptance letter. That's right. So anyway, that's like a very, very sloppy, quick rundown of all of the IMA items that will be available on our website starting tomorrow. So yeah, just so you know. We also have merch there too, if you didn't know. Last week we announced merch again. So if you've been wanting to pick up a shirt or a hoodie, go ahead. Check it out. There's the plug.
And yes, Melinda, we do have them set aside.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I don't know why yours hasn't gone out yet, Melinda. I'll get it out today. It's probably already packed, honestly. But yeah, we have. I did all the inventory this morning. We have a good amount of things outside of Kickstarter stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I want to hear Anna's experience in Sweden. At university in Sweden, there was a thing about time. If you specify time as 10, it means you can arrive at 10:15 and still not be late. But if you specify 10 or 10, you have to be there at 10 sharp. After 6 p.m., the 15 minutes extends to 30 because you need more time to get ready. This dates back to the 1600s when students would not have their own watch. So instead, they would rely on the church bells ring in the hour and rush to class. Bells. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, I wish there was a way for to denote which things are important to be on time for and which things aren't. Like I can imagine a birthday party is okay to be late to, but like the live stream, I think it's like bad to be late to live stream because if we're too late, people think it's just not going to happen. you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's like if people are like gonna come to you at a specific time, and like there's the only way that they know it's gonna happen is if you're there, then you probably should be there on time.
Do you think it's bad to start your birthday party late?
I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to be late to someone's birthday party. I think
no, I mean if you're throwing the birthday party.
I would never have a birthday party, so.
So let's say you were throwing a birthday party for someone, like a surprise party. I guess surprise party is pretty. That was pretty time dependent.
Yeah. Well, you can't throw a surprise party for yourself, but I would say that if it's a surprise party, you probably should be on time. If it's a birthday party, it's probably best to be like 5 minutes late to your own birthday party because you don't want to be the only one there and waiting for people to get there. You want people to already be there and when you get there.
That's my rule for everything.
Whereas
literally, you just said my philosophy for everything.
But but they're very different scenarios.
Yeah. If you're not last, you're first, and I don't want to be first.
Oh, I want to be first to everything. I want to be the best. A sit-down dinner where food's served at a specific time, or wedding, formal event, don't be late. I agree with that. I've been almost late. I've been late to a few weddings, and it's not fun. Now, granted, I had to drive 6 hours to get there, so it was a little bit of a traffic thing. But David wants to know how we're doing. So
yeah,
I think I'm doing okay. I would say I'm doing okay. I'm not over the moon, but I'm not like in despair either.
I'd say about the same.
Will those items be available by themselves, like if someone just wants an item but not a whole bundle? Not right now. No. We could not justify the price for one item plus shipping. It would be a disaster.
Yeah. Shipping becomes the big thing. And then as well as inventory management.
Yeah.
We have never done a la carte stuff, and a lot of the reasons is I just don't think our systems are quite mature enough to handle that kind of specificity. We built our business for the last 3 years on like 4 products.
Yeah.
So we haven't built a fulfillment system around fulfilling like, tons of different items. So we tend to bundle them together and then call that kind of its own SKU is what it's called, or its own, product in a way. So not sure that quite makes sense, but for the time being, we're avoiding the a la carte thing. And then the elephant in the room is just shipping. It's like let's say you want stickers. Stickers are $5, but like it costs us $7 to ship anything.
So
anywhere. So it's like, how do you price that? So do we charge someone $12? Do we charge you $10? And then
for one sticker sheet,
for like a sticker sheet. So I think that part is we're still trying to figure out how to get comfortable doing that, and if it's really something we want to do. For now, bundles feel safe, and we like to over deliver as well. So we like this idea of just opening up a package and there's way more in there than you thought, and it's way better than you thought.
Yeah.
So
and the IMA journal by itself will always be available as long as it's in stock.
Yeah.
I think so. We placed our order for LOI in like early July, and the world is going insane right now. Like,
yeah,
I saw a tweet. It was like in 1997. It was like you were really great if you had a website. In like 2005, you were really great if you had social media. In 2011, it was like really great if you knew how to do social advertising. And in 2021, it's really great if you have inventory.
Yeah,
that's like
that's your biggest flex.
That's the biggest flex as a business right now is having inventory because the world is so messed up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so the supply chain, right? Like the problem with there's a lot of problems with COVID and shutting down the world. But I mean, just some of the ramifications. So I think there's 2 major things about it. I'm going to get on my soapbox for a second. Number 1, the lack of just disruption in shipping space. Like shipping has been the same since like the 50s, at least international shipping. Like we get on these giant diesel powered cargo ships. We move very slowly. And then things get here and you have to unload them. And there's I'm not saying I have a better idea because I don't, but I'm saying that, that system hasn't been able to hold the weight of the popularity of importing goods, whether it be for retail or e-commerce or whatever. So that's one part of it. That's just not aged very well. The other thing is, COVID. and it sucks because the way supply chains work is like you don't feel the effect of something until like, I don't know, 9 months after the event happens. That's just kind of how it works. And yeah, it's like maybe for the world, like COVID is not as bad as it was 9 months ago. Maybe it is. I actually don't really know. It doesn't seem like it's as bad as it was 9 months ago. As far as just like our daily lives and wearing masks and socially distancing and things being closed. But the supply chain, it is hitting as if it was as bad as it was 9 months ago, because that's the delay of a supply chain. So I actually read an article, I think today or yesterday, about there's a record of cargo ships backed up at the ports in LA. 45 cargo ships, 45 giant cargo ships are docked right now, just waiting in line, like it's Disneyland or something. Mm-hmm. It's insane. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a cargo ship. They are enormous. It's probably the biggest thing I've ever seen that moves. Yeah. Right. I mean, think about it.
It's pretty big.
They're massive. And just having 45 of them sitting out there is just like, it's just an enormous problem. And it sucks because honestly, the worst thing about it is the costs all get passed down to the consumer, to you guys. So anyway, there's an uncalled for lesson in global supply chain.
Look at that. Look at all the stuff. Yeah. Look at all the stuff going on. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun ride, I tell you that much. But as of right now, things are looking on time at this very moment.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were planning to do LOI for Black Friday, and that was impossible.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be, we're going to be lucky, I should say, if we can get them for Christmas.
It's true.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
So
we might have to get creative about what we're going to do for Christmas.
Yeah.
It might not even be journals.
Like, it would be an absolute shame if
there wasn't a Christmas present from the Heroes Journal.
Yeah, like it would be a huge bummer. So anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that we can make that we can get air shipped to us, and that's really fast. So.
Yep.
So that's cool. Or we could do like more merch or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do a little fuzzy sweatshirt.
We'll
no, what's interesting though is, so Michelle said you should bring back the 5X sweatshirt. So that is another thing that's weird, is that when we were talking to our clothing supplier, they were like, there's a huge, like, we couldn't even purchase them because there was such a small amount of quantity and they were so expensive to buy.
Yeah.
They were like, the margins on them were terrible. Like, we would have had to charge like $80 for it. We're like, what? Just because there was such a short supply of larger garments. That's why we went to 3X, is because after 3X there was a massive price jump.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing going on with the world economy, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. But despite all the challenges of it, I still think we have one of the best jobs in the world, and I think we're still really lucky to be able to do what we get to do. And everything's going to work out.
Yeah.
I'm going to be optimistic about it.
Amy asked, will LOI be in colors again with that fancy leather?
It will.
It will be in colors.
So as advertised, we are not restocking Mountain Gray in that color. We also are not restocking Royal Purple. So it'll actually just be Dragonfire Red. It'll be Wildwood Green. It will be the new Adventurers Edition, which is this leather one.
Yeah. And then SideQuest deck is coming with those. So whenever the journals get here is also when SideQuest deck gets here.
We could show something new.
Okay.
Because have we shown them this yet?
I don't think so.
Any of it?
No.
I don't think we have either.
Yeah.
We should. I think we should show them that.
Do you want to put it on the screen or do you want to turn around?
We'll put it on the screen. So, oops. So, we're going to spill some beans because that's what we like to do on Tuesdays. And this is an exciting bean to share. So this is a fairly early mock-up, not quite the first, not quite the last, probably like medium road of mock-up of a new box design that we are currently making for all of our journals that we are releasing in November. And so one of them, speaking of purple, is going to be Potions Purple. So we're releasing IMA in purple, which is pretty exciting for us. And it's going to have a new box. And so we're gonna show you sort of a mock-up, the newest mock-up that we have of the box design. And I'm really, really excited for it. Now, for those who may not be familiar, these boxes are not two pieces. It's going to look like it's two pieces in this mock-up, but it's not. The boxes you're familiar with getting are two pieces. They kind of detach from each other. You know, one goes over the other. Our new box will actually be one piece of, I guess, like cardboard, paper, really. It'll have magnets in it, and so it'll sort of unhook, and you'll almost hear like a snap when you shut it. And you can open it up. It actually opens up like a book, like this. The journal would be sitting here, as well as like the bookmark and whatever else we put in there. And then you'll have this other kind of cover of the box here on the inside that we can do some cool printing on as well. So you have like the front, you got the back, you got the inside, and you have the box. So that's kind of how it's structured. So this mock-up is structured in two pieces, which is a little confusing, but the big focus is just on the actual cover itself. So yeah.
The weird part is it's not downloading in the way that I want it to.
Can you just show that window?
Oh, there we go. There we go. That will be better.
We're getting it set up. So anyway, we're gonna do spill some beans. We're going to show you.
Why did they make everything so big? You know, I don't want to do that. Sorry, 1 second. That's just the corner of the box for some reason. It made us small. I don't want us to be small. I want the image to be smaller.
This is surprisingly hard to do. This is the back. There it is. You guys see that pop of color?
Tease them.
Yeah. This is all part of the show.
Can't give them too early.
It's such a delicate. There it is. Feast your eyes on the latest draft of the Potions Purple Astoria Magic Academy box. Again, this is a little hard to conceptualize because this isn't the right box design, but this will be the cover. So this is what you're going to be getting in the mail, potentially at a con, potentially at a retail store. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, super, super cool.
We're trying to make our box a little bit more eye-catching, a little more exciting.
Yeah.
These
responses make me feel really good about what we're doing. So thank you for going crazy in the comments.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for saying this is trash, or thanks for not saying this is trash.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Yeah, people are just quiet.
We figured it was okay to incorporate color on the box because though some people do color their boxes, it's really, really hard to do that well. So we figured, we'll just do it for you.
It's true.
Yeah. I love the orange potion. I know that the potion should be purple, but I love the orange potion so much.
It's true. I believe that the color of the journal edition is going to be on like the spine of the box, which you're not seeing here, just so you know. But yeah, maybe the potion should be purple. Yeah. It's actually kind of a good idea.
Yeah. As long as we keep as long as we keep the orange potion.
The orange does it's doing a lot for me.
But the thing is that the journal on the bottom, I don't know if you guys can tell, is actually purple. So you can see that the color of the journal is different.
See, Anna likes the old boxes.
There's always going to be somebody.
Yeah, it's true. You can't please everyone.
But that's actually a good thing. That means that for right now, while we still have boxes that are the old boxes. Yeah. There's plenty. They're in abundance.
We definitely have a lot of old boxes. But basically, I think what we're trying to say is sort of this is the family. This is the design family, as it were. So this is essentially what it's going to look like for all of our journals going forward. The basic concept is you have this like open journal sitting, so you kind of know it's a book inside, you have the main character, you, doing something. This artwork will obviously change between Mystic Blue, between Cauldron Gray, and then even over to LOI with Wildwood Green and Dragonfire Red and the Adventures Edition as well. So that concept will be the same. There will be an open journal. There'll be a character sitting on the top. You'll have the Hero's Journal up top, and then you'll have a 90-day personal planner. Turn your goal into an adventure there down below. And then the back might change a little bit. This is the back of the box here with you can see the barcode there. There's a little bit of a kind of a mock-up there of what it could look like. But we wanted to showcase what the actual pages look like. There's also a very subtle purple here. You'll kind of see. I actually don't know if you can see
the mouse.
You can see the purple color of the actual journal under the book, like the cover of it, if that makes sense. So pretty cool.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's actually going to be a different image on the front for like the other colors. So you won't be holding a potion in all of the on all the boxes. I guess. Do they want to see more boxes, or should we just like leave that a mystery?
We could show one more.
You guys want to see Cauldron Gray, or do you guys want to see Mystic Blue?
We don't have Cauldron Gray yet.
Oh, we don't.
We only have Mystic Blue right now.
Do you guys want to see Mystic Blue?
That really narrows down our choices.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for receiving it so well.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's one of those things where when you switch up convention, it gets scary.
Yeah. Some strong opinions from Amy and Melinda here. They basically say, hey, change that green potion to a purple. Oh, yeah. It's called Potions Purple. Why is it green? That makes no sense. And, I think you're right, to be honest. So, I will send you the other one here.
More half-baked beans.
Half-baked beans. Okay.
This one's not nearly as exciting now looking at it comparatively to...
it's true.
To... the last one, but I still think it's nice.
Or wait, maybe this is this the new version? No, it's not right. Why is there two of these? Oh, that's why.
Yeah, because the different.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So this mock-up's a little. Wait, it's already in his chat actually.
Is the because this one's a little bit weird because it's not completely done yet.
Yeah, this is an earlier mock than Potions Purple. Potions Purple is probably the farthest we've gotten. So on this one that you're about to see, the back of it is not correct. You're going to see a page from LOI, even though it's an IMA cover. So that is very misleading, and it will change. So don't get caught up on that. Main thing to look at is just the cover. So. This is the back. Your journey is about to begin. The journey of looking at this cover art is about to begin. But just so you can get a taste of like what the similarities of the design family are going to be, that's what this is good for. Cool. So this is the Mystic Blue cover. As you can see, the concept remains. Open journal, you on the front. There's this little like kind of a map, little dotted line, if you will. Going into the journal or maybe coming out of the journal, whatever. And you is right there, smack dab in the middle. It's a personal planner. Turn your goal into a quest.
Yeah, so this one's more like, I don't know. We kind of take a little bit of something from every journal. And
yeah.
I like the color of the uniform. I like that there's like that teal undershirt. I had never noticed that. I thought it was a white undershirt, but not at the IMA.
No, details. I actually love one thing that's very underrated about this design that I like is the school in the background. I think it's so cool. I love these windows that are kind of flooded with light to kind of give a little bit of life to this school. I actually like it so much. I updated our Kickstarter. If you go to our Kickstarter page right now, if you go to the Heroes Journal like IMA Kickstarter, you'll see the updated background of our it's like the cover banner picture of our campaign. It looks pretty neat because I put that background in it. It's a little janky, but I did it.
Yeah.
So
I think that the storyline's got to be on the spine. Mary said you should put the storyline underneath the Hero's Journal. but it's actually going to be on the spine, I believe.
Yeah.
We found that it got a little bit crowded on the front
Mm-hmm.
whenever we put
That's true.
the storyline in the front, so
Yeah.
we went to the spine.
Yeah. I'm also starting to rethink a 90-day personal planner. I wonder if that's the right thing to put there.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should just put like give your goal a quest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give Your Goal a Quest has done us a lot of good.
Yeah, give your goal a quest. It's not very descriptive, but I think like a 90-day planner, personal planner is very descriptive, but like part of me feels like it's misleading. I don't know. It's not that misleading.
Is it misleading?
Maybe to the people here, it's kind of misleading
What is?
saying it's a personal planner. Cuz like I think there's a day where we could release a planner that is more traditionally a planner, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, what do we do with these boxes?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
It's true.
I'm just thinking out loud. That's all. Anyway, those are the beans.
No.
Oh, image, got it. Those are the beans. So
Those are the beans.
thank you for coming to our bean spill.
That is not bubbles. What if we like just showed them bubbles and then just said it wasn't bubbles?
That'd be pretty sneaky, huh?
That'd be super sneaky.
Because at this point, anything could be bubbles.
Seriously,
This hoodie could be bubbles.
it's so true.
This
My hair's cut.
Kyle get his haircut. That's bubbles. That would be hilarious.
That'd be so funny.
Love it. Where are we?
It's true. The time frame thing is hard because we're not very like time bound. We try to be untime bound on purpose. That would
Yeah.
be mean if we did that. You know, that's the funny part though. It's like it was right. It's like when I posted the picture of the leather journal in the background and no one noticed. I feel bad because I can't journal today because I already journaled. I can't journal with you guys because I already journaled. But look, there's color in it.
Ooh. Yeah, Kyle's been doing a little coloring quest here.
Some days I don't do as much as other days. This is my most complete day.
That's much more exciting than my journal already.
And then today I just colored the little banner up here and then I colored all the characters and I just in the rug for some reason. I do love coloring Mr. Ooze though. The Ooze guy up here. Love
It's Professor Ooze.
Professor
and
Ooze.
she is a she.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Read the newspaper, man. Read the newspaper once in a while.
I'm excited for cuz this one I just colored in the fields. I just did.
Mm,
But I do love me coloring
that's a fun floor.
Tortillion. Yeah. This floor, I don't know. I'm like the worst interior designer in the world. This is like yellow and red floors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I colored in the whiteboard one day. Didn't like that. I wish I had a darker green, but if I went darker green, I wouldn't be able to read my writing, so it's a problem. So, yeah. And then, has anyone out there been coloring the IMA? Anyone have any thoughts? Because there's a lot of detail. I feel like you have to have really sharp and really nice color pencils because there's like super specific detail.
Yeah. Hey Sam. Sam said hi.
Oh, hi. I have discovered an artist glove. They're specifically for digital drawing and makes it so there's no random marks on your canvas from your hand. Oh,
Rita is bringing her Heroes Journal to Dragon Con.
love that.
That's exciting. Dragon Con wouldn't let us bring the Heroes Journal to it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm not mad about it. We really wanted to be a vendor there, but we couldn't. So maybe next year, maybe 2022.
I try to keep all the main characters in the same color every day. Oh, I change up every day. I'm like, you know what? Let's switch it up. I haven't decided what I think people's uniforms colors are. I know that Ryan has all of them in the same color uniform, but I'm not Ryan.
I like what you did with the hippo character. I don't think that they have a name, but
Yeah. I made the hippo character very fierce.
let's see if it'll.
Gave that like that pink polka dot scarf.
Yeah, it's good. I'm impressed.
But then it's all about the Tortimillion right there.
I feel like you did a really good job with that wall, or like with that doorway, and that. It's a really good like.
Up top on the left or on the right?
on the page with the notes on it, your quest page where you write your quest. I really like what you did with just that wall, kind of by the headmaster.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, it just looks really good.
Thank you.
It looks really inviting. You know, the scroll is a good color on the wall.
It's hard. It's hard to pick.
The knight in the background has a good gray on him.
Well, the gray that's just Ryan's gray, but it popped because everything else isn't gray anymore. You know, I just left that one alone.
I see.
I've been trying to. I think this is a stone staircase though. That's my problem with that.
Where?
So, I think I made it like wood,
Oh,
but I
it's a
feel like
staircase.
I feel like it's a stone staircase going in there. So I felt a little guilty coloring it brown, but anyways.
Stone can be brown.
Let's see. I just use highlighters on small random sections that stand out in the moment. I only fully color the reflection sections. That's a good. Yeah, I got really excited today because I'm one page away from a reflection section.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be a big coloring day. I'm excited for like the main classes. I feel like that's gonna be a lot more fun to color.
Yeah. Way more zoomed in.
Yeah.
Like way more zoomed in actually.
Because the Great Hall it's honestly a little bit irritating because there's so much like stuff going on that I don't want to color at all.
Yeah.
So some days I just don't. I say, you know what? I colored for 5 minutes and I'm done.
There's something so funny about the like being forced to color or like frustratingly coloring something like just like I'm so angry and you're coloring like a, you know.
Well, I've never colored an entire like coloring page before in my entire life. Even this one has some spots uncolored because I just like I can't do it. Yeah. I get like 80% of the way through and I just like my body like
get tired.
It thrusts me out of the room.
Do you listen to music when you do it?
I have been recently.
That's good.
The hard part is I've been doing time lapses on my phone, so my phone can't be playing music, so I have to bring my laptop in here.
That's a lot of pressure, man.
Is
Color
it?
For you.
Well, I'm doing it for a video.
Color for you.
No, I'm doing a video.
I mean, that does feel like a lot of pressure because you're mixing like a low pressure activity.
But honestly,
with
the
like
time lapse really it covers up a lot of stuff because it goes so fast. Like there's things I'll do it in the moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, but then it just like
no one notices.
It just goes away.
It's like,
I can't even find it.
It's probably 20 minutes of coloring in like 30 seconds, probably less.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Tacey said we love the coloring with Kyle, so
I'm excited to see. How are you going to do the video? Is it going to be YouTube?
I'm trying to figure that out. So I've been time lapsing every day, and I've taken some talking head shots of me talking about the experience.
Yeah. Have you been doing landscape?
So I've been doing the time lapse landscape, but I've been taking both portrait and landscape talking shots, so that we have one for TikTok and we have one for YouTube.
Ooh, smart. Yeah. If you did like a time lapse of it's just like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what
you mix them all together, and at the end you just kind of flip through. Because even when you were flipping through, I was like, this is really cool.
Well, yeah.
So
talking heads. That's like we used to talk like I don't know if you remember the.
Kyle is the new Bob Ross.
I wish. I watched. There's apparently a pretty condemning Netflix documentary about Bob Ross.
Really?
Well, not about Bob Ross. Bob Ross always comes out shining, except for maybe like an affair, which is.
Wait, BR got canceled?
No, BR still chilling.
Okay.
His partner, who helped grow the Bob Ross brand, is getting canceled.
Oh.
Like ripped all of his stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
Because Bob Ross wasn't very business minded. He just wanted to paint.
Yeah.
He just loved paint.
And the other guy was like, we need to make money.
There's a lady.
The other lady was like, we need to make money.
So like plagiarized like art books and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Like completely ripped a bunch of ideas. But
it's not Bob's fault. Don't put that on Bob.
Yeah. Bob's chilling. But there's like controversy surrounding Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. The doc has to do with the rights of his IP, business versus his son. That's more what it is. There's controversy around that.
I see. You came in heavy-handed with the whole Bob Ross is getting canceled.
I didn't say Bob Ross is getting canceled. I said there is controversy surrounding Bob Ross.
You can't scare me like that. I've been hurt too many times.
Yeah. I will say, like, Bob Ross in this documentary is like, he genuinely seems as kind and as thoughtful and as happy to be alive in all of the footage.
That's
all
great.
of it.
You know, I actually felt that about the Mr. Rogers
Yeah.
documentary. Or it's like kind of a movie documentary thing. I forgot.
Yeah.
I think it's called Would You Be My Neighbor, which is pretty fitting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing. It's worth a watch. Because I think the whole time, like, the darker side of me was like, this guy's not real. There has to be a side to him that's kind of like he's acting, or it's not who he actually is. But all these interviews and all these just like moments with him were just so pure and so wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's almost kind of sad, because you're like, man, like, I don't know if this kind of genuine person exists anymore, in a way. Like, just very, very, a very good-hearted person. And I get that vibe from Bob, you know? And I get that vibe from, who's the other, like, what's the trinity of, like, wholesomeness? It's Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
It's the trinity of wholesomeness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a Steve Irwin documentary. Although his kids are very much
Like him.
very much like him, very much carrying on his legacy in a really cool way.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing. You get to see the mantle passed. So anyway,
Yeah. Jamie said the first episode is Kyle teaches how to color happy little dragons.
it would actually be kind of funny to do like a Bob Ross parody of like coloring the journal.
What if we got a couple images in the journal blown up, like on like a bigger canvas?
Yeah.
And I just colored it with colored pencils.
And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pick
And
a
I
nice.
I slap the pen and it just breaks.
You just reminded me of like, there's some YouTube video out there of it's just Bob Ross slapping his paintbrushes really hard.
Yeah.
Because the funniest part about it is he kind of laughs when he does it.
Yeah.
He's like, and he said something like, and just slap the devil out of it. And he slaps, he goes, and he's like smacking it against the thing. It's hilarious. You have to see it.
In the documentary, his son alludes to the fact that he thinks that the amount of paint thinner that he
made him like,
gave him like cancer.
Oh, I didn't realize he died of cancer. I didn't know that.
They're like something's going on here, because he used so much paint thinner, because he would film 3 to 4 episodes a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he would just he just loved it, man. He just loved. That's how they kept up with their with their schedule.
Goodness. Yeah.
I cannot paint. So I will not be painting anything. I can use color pencils. I can even use markers, but painting, absolutely not.
I don't think I've seen anyone do. Maybe I have seen water paints in the journal. I don't know if our pages would do well with water paint.
It's so hard. I think that I honestly think markers. Does anyone use markers?
We've seen markers before.
But like, do markers hold up well? Because we know the Sharpie goes through.
Yeah, the Sharpie definitely goes through.
But like a Sharpie goes through everything.
Sharpie's one of the strongest things in the universe.
Yeah.
When an unstoppable force meets a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen recommendations for markers like on Amazon that people have bought and had good experiences with. Yeah. So.
Wait, what if we got fountain markers? Is that a thing? Or all markers fountain markers?
I couldn't tell you, man. This is way above my pay grade.
Gel pens.
Gel pens are a good idea.
Rachel said instead of wine and paint class, it's coffee and THJ painting.
Ooh.
Yeah, so instead of drinking wine, we just drink a ton of caffeine and just start going crazy.
Yeah, let's switch up our business model. Instead of selling, journals to people through the internet, why don't we do classes? It'll be like sip and paint.
It's true.
But instead of wine, it's coffee. Instead of it being it's like a morning thing. It's a productivity, and you fill out your journal together.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying you come up with this idea, but that's literally what I just said.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not about the idea. It's who pitches it the best. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Did you say sip and paint?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Well, yeah. Rachel literally said wine and paint style class, but it's coffee and tea.
Oh, so it's Rachel's idea that you ripped off.
Yeah, I read it out loud, and then
you know who you sound like? Bob Ross's business partner right now.
All right. Well, know who I sound like is your business partner.
All right.
I don't know. I tried to do a comeback and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Hurdles Journal experience, the journey.
Pencils down, everyone.
Going over colored pencils with a white pencil or white crayon gives it a nice finished look. Ooh.
All right.
I tried something a little zany today. It didn't work. But I tried to give
A little zany.
the valedictorian tried to give the valedictorian a little white streak in her hair.
A white streak?
Yeah, like I tried to do like you know how like people have like a different color streak of hair.
Oh, right.
So I tried to like do that.
Oh, I see it. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought this
yeah.
was just a gap.
No.
Did you draw this with a pen or something?
Yeah, I did. I
Oh.
tried because I was like, how do I make the look of white, and I have to use black to like
I see.
differentiate.
Oh, the black. Yeah.
So I tried to put like a white streak in their hair.
I think it would have worked a little better if she had black hair in that scene. But it looks like there's just a gap in her hair.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it didn't work.
That's okay.
but
The important thing is you're trying.
Yeah.
I love how Kuma is one
All
color.
yeah. Well, that's the hard part is that Kuma.
Monochromatic.
So Kuma is quite literally this like this
He's
color,
he's
you know.
a bear.
So I tried. I gave Snappy a little orange outfit, and I was like, you know what?
Nice.
I want Kuma to have the same orange outfit, but then
Yeah, that's
it
true.
blended too well with the
true.
actual fur color of Kuma. So
Yeah, that's a great question. Like, what is Kuma a black bear? He could be a panda, right?
yeah.
He could be a lot of different.
Well, I mean,
colors.
Ryan has a very
Oh, I
very
guess
orange.
I didn't think about the sticker. I guess we
Yeah.
do have a colored version of him.
I made Snappy pink one day.
Pink Snappy, eh?
Pink snaps.
Show me Pink Snappy. Ooh, dude, you tell me this polka dot thing you got going on.
Oh yeah. Well,
it's already in there.
Yeah.
Ah, see, Ryan really makes you feel like a good
Purple
artist.
and pink Snappy.
I like purple Snappy.
Because Ryan does this thing with
This
like
is good, too.
the lighter color under. You know, like the
Yeah.
lighter under. So I
People
tried-
don't even know what we're talking about. We're just pointing at your journal. I'm just admiring your coloring now.
Pink.
Sun bear. Snappy is part chameleon. Oh, that's an interesting theory.
You know, Kuma has the double orange thing going on in this one as well. But yeah,
That's true.
I went very 70s on the decor on the bottom. Very.
Yeah, it looks like a McDonald's.
And I made the door. I don't know if you noticed this, but the door over here is like blue and purple.
Yeah.
Because I thought, you know what? No, it'd be pretty. Know what a magic school would have? A magic school would have a blue and purple door.
You know what else would have? It would just have walls that change colors all the
It's
time.
so true.
You flip a page, different color.
Different color.
Pretty
pages.
exciting.
Yeah.
This is fun. This doesn't often happen. We just got a review live, and I want to read it.
Let's do it.
We should talk about that exexercise we did.
I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah, remember I sent out the tweet and then I got a bunch of Twitter
that's right.
followers.
We talked about it on Friday. Here. So this doesn't happen often, but we just got a review. Here you can see it. That's not going to focus. There's a picture. It's actually an IMA, and it's actually colored in, which is pretty relevant to our whole conversation here.
Yep.
This is from Alex W. So Alex W., if you're watching, thank you for this review. You're probably not, but let's try this out. 5 stars. I love the journal. It's like playing a video game where I get to be Harry Potter. That's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that I can color it in however I want. It's very relaxing. One thing I will say that I wish was improved was the time visualization. Just because I often have late night meetings, so I wish the hours were longer. I love it starting at 6 a.m., so it inspires me to wake up earlier to take advantage of my mornings. Otherwise, I love everything about this journal, and it's my favorite, all caps, one thus far. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, the time visualization, for better or for worse, for Alex W., we are taking the numbers out, actually. Kind of hitting Alex W. with a bit of a checkmate there.
Yeah.
I
love that. I love when we do that.
He's like, I just wish it was longer. We're like, how about we take them out? So actually, I think this journal is the last to have numbers in it. I think all of our Kickstarter ones will be the last journals to have numbers in it. Otherwise, going forward, I believe, I need to double check with Ryan. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all taken out.
Yeah.
So anyway, time it's changing a little bit. It can still be used obviously as a scheduler, as a calendar, but essentially it's becoming extra note space list.
Yeah.
space, if you will.
I feel like UV sensitive paint inside your house is like one of those things where it's like popcorn ceilings, you know? Feels like a good idea at the time, and then we're gonna spend multiple decades trying to get it out of everyone's houses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like. I have no science behind that. I just feel like anything that's that.
I've never seen UV paint inside of a house. Have you?
No.
I've seen it on like a car.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, I guess, because you're outside and it's like changing. But if you're in your house every day, anyway.
Yeah.
Our stickers. Sell stickers so they can be added in for those who want them. They can be sized to fit the lines. It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
Yeah. There's definitely, we need to make stickers and washi tape. Is that what it's called? Wooshi tape? What's it called? I get it wrong every time.
I think it's washi tape.
Is it washi tape?
We still need to make that.
I know. There's so many little journal accessories that we just haven't tapped into yet that I think people would really like.
Amy asked if there is any plans to sell companion journals in packs of 3. I believe there are plans. Right now we're focused on the bundles, but that is something that we could sell, like a pack of 3 for like $15,
Yeah.
$20, and then that would be something that's worth shipping for $7. So
Yeah.
we're just starting off with the bundles.
Well, I mean, what if we added a companion bundle? Is that weird?
Probably.
Think so?
We do have more of them. We have the most of that thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what if we sold them pack of 3 for, I don't know, $30, $40? How much would you pay?
How much would I pay for 3 blank journals?
Yeah.
I mean, why are you asking me? We gotta.
That's a good point. We are live streaming.
Yeah.
Hey guys, quick question. How much would y'all pay? Amy, I'll ask you.
Because you asked
as well as everyone else. How much would you guys pay for 3 companion journals?
After shipping. Or before shipping.
Or just how much, what feels like a good amount? You walked into a store or you were on our website and you saw the companion journals. Remember, these are they're lined notebooks. They have spot art in them. They have
80 GSM paper.
Yeah, they have 80 GSM, so not as thick as the normal Heroes Journal. They're soft cover. They're not hard cover like these.
They have a embossed logo.
Debossed logo.
Debossed logo.
Yes. Yeah.
See,
2015.
See, we definitely see
Laura.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
Well, we have bad memories.
Yeah, it's true. So Terry says $30 with shipping. Alex 20 to 30. Sky 15 to 20. Wow, Jimmy would pay $50. Wow, Jimmy. All right.
7 for 3 is very reasonable.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could.
So there's some pretty varying opinions, guys. And it just so happened that the lowest number and the highest number were put right next to each other. Hi, Reem. Good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well.
How many pages are there? There's like what?
I believe I think it's 90 pages.
90 pages?
I think. I need to double check that. I believe it's 90 pages. Yeah.
So a 3-pack of Moleskine is $16.
Yes, Jimmy, we're talking 3 journals.
Yeah, I think we'd only sell them in packs of 3. I don't think we would do single packs. Once again, it's another hard thing to justify financially.
It's true. So Melinda has a pretty good argument here. She says Moleskine sell their 3-pack around $16. So in the 20 to 25 range max for custom art and such. You know what I'm afraid of though? Is like someone who has never used the Heroes Journal before and they come on our website and they see that that's like one of our lowest price items and it says journal in it, companion journal, and they buy it and they think it's this and it's not. And they get 3 of the thing that they don't want, thinking they got a screaming deal.
Yeah.
And then they're like, man, this company is so misleading. But maybe just change the name of it, or we just have better descriptions.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think $21 feels right. $7 each.
Pre shipping or post shipping?
Pre.
How much are shipping? 5, 4, 7, 30, $30 shipping. I don't know. $4 or $5 shipping maybe. $26.
$26 after shipping feels good.
Might be a little pricey.
That's a little pricey.
24 feels like the right number.
Yeah.
$24, you get 3 of these journals.
Free shipping.
You get, free shipping included. It's not bad.
Yeah. So I think we just decided on $24. $8 a pop with shipping.
Cool. Let's throw on the store.
Y'all came up with pretty much the same number as the first time.
Laura,
well, guess
not
what?
right now.
That means it's the right number.
yeah, Laura. Thank you. Wait, when did we talk about this, Laura? Did we talk about it
with you specifically?
With you at GalaxyCon or something?
Or do we just guys, are we insane? Do we just get on here and talk about the exact same thing every single live stream?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you guys just watch us. You're like, how are they doing it? It's like a Beautiful Mind kind of thing.
It's like Shutter Island.
They're
all paid to be our audience members. We're in like a test. We're being it's an
the Truman Show.
Yeah, we're voluntarily just filming ourselves as test subjects.
Yeah.
And like
NBC has been buying our journals.
NBC.
They've been filming us. So
I was gonna say Mark Zuckerberg is just taking notes on human behavior or something.
Oh yeah. No, I was saying that that NBC's keeping our business in business, and they're filming us as we live our lives trying to be entrepreneurs, like the Truman Show.
I was gonna say at The Office, since that was on NBC, but Truman Show is another good example.
Well, because Truman didn't know he was in the show.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I see. Yeah, they're trying to insulate us with the illusion of whatever we're doing.
It's very meta.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Well,
so funny.
As always, if I don't see you, good morning.
Oh my gosh.
Good afternoon. Good night.
It's been an hour already.
It's been an hour already.
Look what happens when you don't show up on time.
You talked about this in a stream prior to fulfillment. Okay, so it's been a while at least.
Yeah, it's been at least what, a month, 2 months,
at least.
All right, you guys gave us permission. Speak now or forever hold your peace. If 24 is too high and you would never pay it, I need you to raise your hand right now.
Yeah, just raise it up high so the people in the back can see it.
And if you would pay it, drop a owl emoji.
Yeah.
Owl emoji if you can.
My question is, this is my final thought. You don't have to answer it right now, but I want you to think about this, and I'm going to come back to you guys on Friday. So this is your homework.
Oh wow.
Is there anything that you guys feel like would make this live stream better that you would want? This is like the live stream in a lot of ways is like a product of the Heroes Journal. This is something that we do. It's a part of like a lot of people talk about the live stream or like community is a part of the product and it makes the product worth it, or however you say it. So is there anything that you would want that would make it better? And is there like anything like, I'm not saying we're going to do this, but if we were to do like a Twitch stream and you could like have special emotes that were specific to us, would that be interesting to you? Just a question. We're probably not going to do it. I just want to know because we had to have that conversation. We had to have the conversation that like a special emote in the chat isn't worth it.
Alora said more Jimmy mugs.
Jimmy mugs.
I'm a big fan of that. I love that Alora and Jimmy are in a live stream again. It's like it feels like all is right with the world for a moment.
It's true. Nick's big T-shirt always makes it better.
I do wear my big T-shirt often.
Maybe we should get custom. We should make custom live stream merch. We should make merch that's like
for us or them.
For them.
Like you wear it when we live stream.
Like it has like inside jokes from the live stream. Like so it's like we do like a super small run of like Shimmy James Blue shirts or something.
Shimmy James Blue beans.
Or it's like Funny Alliance. I'm a member of the Funny Alliance or something like that.
Funny Alliance, beans. What other inside jokes do we have with you guys? Castle Mice
Bubbles
stuff. For sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like 5 shirts right there. That's pretty good. That's not bad.
It's actually pretty cold here now, David. It's probably like 60 degrees outside, so the hoodies are definitely it's hoodie season.
It's cold here. It's a pretty classic Seattle day so far. It's like overcast. So, perfect hoodie weather, you know.
Yeah. Or we could have a shirt that says like the Heroes Journal on the front, and the back is an animation of you spilling not animation, like a image of you spilling a bunch of beans. That'd be super fun. Like a white T-shirt, like a white long sleeve or something.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Alex had announcer voice.
Yeah.
I mean, what if there was just it just said like 90 seconds, like you have 90 seconds to claim your free journal, or something like that.
Michelle, I did get your email. I just haven't had a chance to respond to it yet. I will respond.
We did. We got your email.
I think I'd be a t-shirt and shorts at 60-degree weather. Yeah.
Castle mice blowing bubbles.
Ooh.
Very good. Very smart, Sandra. That's a good idea. Raccoon dudes blowing bubbles. The climbers.
Yeah, there could be a fun little thing we do.
Yeah.
We have a store that's only live during the live streams. You have to buy it while we're live streaming.
Yeah, no kidding. Stephanie just asked, is there a junior version under development for Younger Heroes?
It's definitely a trend in the world.
It definitely is a thing that has a market.
We do not have anything in development right now, but maybe one day. The one that Nicole gave us that I think is super cool is You and I.
Yeah, the You and I journal. It's like a companion journal for you and like a kid. I guess you're a kid. That probably makes the most sense. Anyways.
All right.
David, you have not been annoying us with your puns. Never stop.
Never ever stop. Also, we did a new podcast.
Oh yeah, we dropped a podcast on Sunday, and you should go listen to it
if you want to. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
That's another thing I think we're trying to also take suggestions on is the podcast, how we can make that better.
It's true.
We're still feeling that one out for sure.
Cara saw the pod, so someone saw the pod.
Someone saw the pod.
'Twas fun. I like the 'twas. Yeah, I don't know if Nick and I have the chops as like a famous podcaster, but for right now we'll be a unfamous podcaster, and that's okay.
It's true. Can't do it all.
The podcast is on YouTube, David.
It's on YouTube. It's also on Spotify.
It's on the Spotify, the podcast platforms.
All the podcast places. Look for it there. Heroes Journal podcast.
It's on YouTube. So if you want to see our faces when we're talking, it's on YouTube. If you want to hear our voices, Spotify. Also, I jokingly turned on one of our live streams when I was hanging out with Anthony on Saturday. And I actually think our audio is pretty good. I had never like really listened to our audio before. It's pretty good audio.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's me giving ourselves a pat on the back. Have a good rest of your day.
Right, y'all.